motivates you a lot when I drink water. This is my 6th glass of water. So once I drink this will be 60 ounces I've drank today. All right. So Facebook is down, Instagram, Messenger, WhatsApp, everything associated with Messenger is down. What is the consensus? Has anybody heard anything out there? Let me know. Let's see. Okay, on. All right, I sent a message to Cheryl. She says, yeah, what I said, why don't I try HAPS on my laptop? It is not working on my phone. Hey, there's a private comment, and that's not me. So where is everybody at? All right, so I made these great muffins today. They are the apple walnut oatmeal muffins, and I did put in the like the seeds that JFJ asked me to put in. I put in 2 tablespoons. No, I probably put 1 tablespoon of seeds in there. Hey, Cheryl, there you are over on YouTube. How you doing? So let me disconnect this here, and we can go over, and I'll show you what first and then time, right? All right, so let's see. This is in my kitchen, and I don't have anything turned on. And I'm gonna put you on the stove. Here's a tripod. All right, this is why we don't use the All right. Am I live or is it Memorex? I touched the top of the laptop, so I don't recommend moving my laptop while I do it. I am not familiar with that. I like using, I'm back. Hopefully I'm back. All right, so let me put some of this stuff away. I still have everything out. So I made, this one here is one of the apple muffins. This is leftover because instead of doing the jumbo ones, I did regular muffins and they came out so cute. Look, they came out like super cute. I already ate 3 of these. Yeah, 3 of these. And I love them. Look, I even have cute little, we have cute little papers on them because it's a lot easier to clean up these papers than it is the other stuff. And then I made itsy bitsy baby ones. So you can see the difference in the size right there. Like this is a muffin one, and this is a regular muffin. And then what I was making before, I like the jumbo muffins because I will eat at least 2 of those, if not more. All right. Let's see. I think that's over here. That's enough on that. I have dirty dishes over there and everything else. Let's put you back over on the other side of my desk area. I was in my table here is awful. Yeah, it is like full of paper over there. I can't figure out which way to go. So anyway, I am trying to consolidate all the paper that I have in my office. So while Facebook is down and I'm not playing around on Facebook or Messenger, here I am. All right, cute. Yeah, they are really cute little muffins, and they are so healthy and delicious that once you eat them, they make you feel full very, very long. All right, because of the oatmeal in it. I also added pea protein, and I also added a super veggie, which is a Pampered Chef super power tool. There you go. So I'll go get those 2 things. Show you what we put in there. All right. So y'all know that Pampered Chef has enrichables, which they help you feel fuller longer. I'm not really a fan of the fiber because it's green and it does taste, but the pea protein is my favorite. And for every scoop, you get like 3 grams of protein. So I did 12 scoops to go into that recipe over there. And then I added 6 scoops of the super veggie. All right, the super veggie I added into those muffins there because I needed a little bit more vegetables. Now, YouTube is lagging. Okay, that's fine. Hey, Samuel Watterson, how are you doing? Or Waxman, how are you doing? Hey, Cheryl, how's your day, says Aiden. All right, so, all right, I always, I've been on Weight Watcher for over 2 years now, and I'm trying to get down to what I think in my brain I should be. My body's telling me something different, and we've already reached the Weight Watcher minimum, which is 146.0. All right, that's the maximum a 5'4" person should be, 146. Great idea. Yeah, there you go. So 146. My goal weight is 142. And usually after Weight Watchers, I keep track a little bit, or, I do my walking and stuff like that. However, I don't know what happens between the weekend and Thursday, because Thursday morning when I weigh in, it's like 143, 144, right in there. And it's been like that for months now. But I really, for some reason, do you ever have in your mind that that's what you want done? I'm trying to look down at there, but I'm actually, the picture's right up there. And I have it on landscape today, which I rarely ever have it on landscape. So I've been trying some different things. Instead of having breakfast first thing in the morning, I get up and I have my 10 ounces of water, which is a glass like this. All right. And 1 coffee. It's usually about 8 ounces, maybe 10 max if I drink the whole thing. And then I do my walking, or last week I was taking care of my brother's dog. And so then when I come back, it's around 10:30 by the time I get done walking, 10:30. And so I'll have a second cup, and then I wait until about 11 o'clock to have breakfast. Now, today I changed it up because I didn't have any muffins for the morning, and I actually made myself an omelet. I made a veggie omelet made with mushrooms, peppers, red and yellow, and green onions, and tomatoes. And that made me full. It wasn't as full as the muffin, but I felt good that I ate healthy, and I only took like 1 point on that one. Social media fail is it certainly is, Mary. There's nowhere to go. So I did that today. Usually I've been eating the muffins, and I weighed myself on. I got my phone. Oh my God, we can look at the phone. I weighed myself on Saturday, and I'm going to go to my Saturday weight. I was so excited because when I stepped on that scale, it was 142. I think that was what it was. I'm trying to figure out where's my scale. It was like 142 point something. And then let me see where I put that. Let's see, Monday. That's today. Where's Sunday? So Sunday, I got that scale, and it was 141.8. 141.8. Now my goal is 142. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So Saturday, I saw the number, and I took a screen of it. I took a copy of it, and I put it in my VIP group because I want you to all see this. I have struggles eating just as well as you do. It's like we're back in 2005 before Facebook. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need Facebook right now anyway. So on Sunday, I was 141.8. And I'm like, okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're even below 142. So the next one, today I got up and I weighed myself, and it was 141.6. So I'm still doing good. And each of the time that I posted in Facebook, I actually told you what I ate the entire day. And my downfall, total downfall is, let me see if I open that up, is snacking. And I have a thing to snack between lunch and dinner, somewhere between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock, basically 2:30 to 4, 3:30 to 4:30, somewhere in there. And I just munch, and I don't plan for it. And then it gets out of hand. I'll have like 10 chips, and I'll have 2 pretzels, and I'll have maybe 1 or 2 pretzels, a cookie, and then it's dinner, and I'm not quite hungry. So that's my problem right there. So I thought, let's change it up a little bit. And the next problem is at 8 o'clock at night after we sit down and we start watching TV. Then I'm thinking, oh, I can have chips, I can have pretzels, I can have a cookie, I can have chocolate chips, I can have some walnuts, everything that I bake over there, I can pull it out and get a handful and put it in. But those are costing me points. And I realize this. I realize that I sabotage myself. So for the last few days, snacks on garlicky greens. Yeah, exactly. If we can only snack on greens and tomatoes, that would be great. But those don't call my name in the middle of the afternoon or evening, especially in the evening. So I made myself a little. Let me see. Oh, so my quote today on my team page, it's taking flight with my upline Heidi, and I have the Zoom meeting. I'm doing my very first Zoom meeting tomorrow with Q&A for Pampered Chef consultants. And I put this thing in here. We can always begin again. We can always begin again. And that is a quote by Sharon Zellsberg. I get a quote a day, and sometimes I use it somewhere. And so we can always begin again. And that's what we're doing, is beginning again. All right. So we got that. So today I was at 141.6, but I'm always like, I have been tracking, and I'm going to show you on my Weight Watcher app. There's an app that you can go inside, and my activity, I'm up to 9,695 steps today. Let me see if I can put up, there we go. 9,600. I can't see where we are in the middle right here. This is so weird. So I got that going down. I have 6 extra points, and I've been doing like anywhere from 7 to 9 points, even more. One day I had like 16 extra points a day. It was unbelievable. Is the microwave steamer still available? I believe it is. It's in different, you can buy it as a set or individuals, I do believe. The microwave steamer set, yes. Let's see. I don't even think I have a catalog. Yeah, I do. Okay, we got a catalog. I have it in my little thing right here. So I've been trying to track, and I have been tracking. Where's my thing? I have been tracking every single day this week. Every single day I wrote down what it was. And so yesterday I decided, let me get the scale out and weigh how much half of an ounce of pretzels are. A half an ounce of pretzels is 2 points. Now, if you want a whole point, if you want like a whole ounce, 1 ounce, it is 3 points. So I can have, and the half ounce is only 2.5 pretzels, is a half of an ounce. 1 ounce is 3. Is it 1, 2, 3? Is 4 pretzels, I believe. 4, maybe 5. I didn't weigh them all out. So yeah, and so I weighed it out, and I have been tracking what it is. So if you are looking to lose weight, all right, you really need to track what you're eating. And the whole thing a long time ago is bite it before you write it. Write it. I usually bite it and then I write it down. But if you actually plan what you're going to eat for the day and make room for your treat at the end of the night or sometime during the day, so you don't feel like you are deprived, then you'll be on the road to success. Okay. So I snack. Okay, you got that. Is a microwave steamer. I'm going to check to see about that microwave steamer. It is. I think it's, microwave cookers. So you can purchase it as a set, and it's on page, is there a page on here? Page 39. Page 39. These baby, these babies. Okay, these are, and they do stack, they nest all together right here. They nest, all 3 of them nest. Which means they stack together. All right, let's see, that one's B, number B. All right, so the whole set is $49 for all 3 of them. All right. But if you want individual ones, the 1 quart one is $13, the 2 quart is $15, and the 3 quart is $30. So you might as well just get the whole thing, because if you bought them individually, it would be $45, $55, $58. So you're saving $11. You know I love a good sale, right? Let me put that over there. All right. So JB, how are you doing? Lexus, you got to have some discipline. I have discipline. I've been disciplined myself for 2 years now. And the best is not to buy it. If you have snacks at home, then temptation will lead you big. Yeah, I know. I see you snacking all the time, JB, taking your chips and having your beer and your wine. And that is not on my plan because I don't want to take the points from the alcohol. And the chips, I like the dark chips, but you can make your own potato chips at home. Slice it super thin, like 1/16 of an inch, and you can bake it in your microwave. You can bake it in your air fryer or your oven. All right. You're welcome, Dead for you. There you go. So, and you can order on any of the parties that are available. We have actually 2 people here on HAPS that have taken me up, and they are actually doing a party on. Well, one's on. They're both on table, but unfortunately, Galen. Well, both of them only have like one has 3 people, and the other one has 1 people on table, which is not affected by the downfall of Facebook. Because does anybody know when Facebook might be up? Here, I'm going to HAPS, and I can do it easier on HAPS. I go live, but I need to turn down the volume and feed. Hey, Torchy, thank you so much for the high award. How are you doing today? Do I get to see my own feed on here? I guess I'm not following myself to see myself on here. Oh, good grief. Look at that. I cannot find myself on here. You find yourself to say, like I can't go into my own account. That's the funniest thing. Alexis, you like sweet potato chips? Not exactly. I find that when you do the sweet potato chips, they sort of burn, even, and they don't have the burnt taste, but they're dark. So the sweet potato chips, no, I'd rather eat a sweet potato versus anything else. I don't have sweet potato casseroles ever. There's too much butter, sugar, and nuts and everything else in there. However, last week I made a sweet potato pecan muffin with pineapples in it, and it was delicious. I think those should be definitely smaller sizes than the jumbo muffins. Mary says she's made sweet potato chips, and yep. Let's see. Good. Gotcha. Yes. So I prefer having and I've done other chips in there too. I forget which ones. It's been a while. When Pampered Chef used to have the chip maker, there was 2 of them. There was one for the microwave, and then there was the V chip maker. I made them. One set was in the microwave, and the other one was in the oven. So anyway, what questions do you have for me? I do have a thing. I was going through all my paperwork here. Gotcha. There you go. Torchy says, doing well. I'm in Florida. Florida. Oh, sorry about your mother. A few weeks ago, I'm visiting my kids, and all of your replays, though. Torchy, what part of Florida are you in? Are you in the Panhandle? Are you in like Miami area or Orlando area? Like what big city are you near? You don't have to tell us exactly where, but yeah, just what big city. All right. Oh my gosh, you're right near me. St. Augustine. It's only an hour away. You should contact me. We can meet up. It's about an hour. Terry says, I've got to where I don't bring chips into the house. My mom loves chips, and I don't, whatever she wants, she can bring in. She's 82. She can have whatever she wants. Alexis, the rumor says that you watch in secret from the lobby, and you just confirmed it now when you talked about my snacks. Yes, I do. I've been watching a lot of people from behind the scenes so that I don't talk to anybody. I'm like, why interrupt the broadcast? And I don't really want to, sometimes I just don't want to talk. All right, so there's 6 reasons why you should have breakfast. Whether you're having breakfast or not, the breakfast is actually called the first meal that you eat. Whether it is a salad, whether it is chips, whether it's the first meal that you eat when you get up, okay? Let's see, 6 reasons for breakfast. Encourages a healthier eating. So when you eat when you first get up, and I've sort of skipped this step a little bit. I just did the water and the coffee, and now I've been having breakfast a little bit later after I get up so that I'm pretty much having a meal in between. Okay, let's see. Sometimes it blinks over here and I have no idea. You and I had discussed that we were both taking care of our moms. Hope your mom is doing well. Yeah, my mom's doing well. She's 82. She's sitting watching TV, and I had a mess here. I mean, I had so many paper piles that I consolidated all my paper piles. Hello, Simi Valley, California. How you doing, Samuel Waxman? You're back. Terry says, we'll be in Orlando beginning on the 17th. We'll be there through the 24th. My brother just came back from the Orlando area. It is a bad hair day. It is a bad hair day. No big deal. I'm not really, I did put lipstick on for y'all. That's about it. And I have makeup on because that's just me. All right. But this is what happens when your hair was breaking. So I have all these little pieces everywhere and it's not really doing anything. I don't mind. I don't mind a bad hair day. Sometimes my hair on a bad hair day looks better than other people's good hair days. All right. Just FYI. All right, so encourages a healthier eating when you eat breakfast in the morning. It balances your blood sugar because sometimes you feel like you're high and you're low and you eat. Oh, my location just says Georgia. Balances the blood sugar levels because you know when you get that low, the slump, and then you get the high. Yeah, yep. All right, so next thing, kickstarts your metabolism. What you eat in the morning actually prepares you for the rest of the day, and it kickstarts your metabolism. There we go. There we go. There's one. All right. And then the next one is it boosts energy levels so that you have right energy throughout the whole day. See. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, on screen. There we go. I can't get on. All right. And let's go over it. So 6 reasons for breakfast: encourages healthier eating, balances blood sugar levels, kickstarts your metabolism, boosts your energy level, promotes heart health. Girl, my hair is broken off too, and it's pulling. Yeah, it is, Terry. It's from pulling it back. So I have it just in a little clip, and you can see Alexis. We can have that. Ooh, here's Alexis going to town, y'all. But I don't really want it down because it's sort of warm in here. Yeah, so I've lost 50 pounds, which is quite a lot. I think somebody on a past broadcast said what it was, how many stones it was or whatever, which is quite a lot. If you got a big bag of dog food, like the biggest one you find, that's the weight I lost. I was carrying that around, and it's heavy on your heart. Okay, let's see. It stimulates the brain. It certainly does, especially when you drink water. When you sleep, you actually lose hydration, and when you lose hydration, you don't think as well. Your skin gets dry and wrinkly, and your organs don't work as well. So the first thing I do is drink water to jumpstart myself. Okay. All right. And then the last reason why you should have breakfast is that it helps control weight. It helps control your weight. Yes. So plan, even if you're going to have dinner for breakfast, lunch for lunch, and then breakfast for dinner, something like that. So that when you have a heavy meal, like I know a lot of people, what time do you all, can y'all put in the comments? What time do you have dinner? What time do you have dinner? Like my mom and I, we usually have dinner around 6:15, 6:30 at the latest. All right. And don't let any mean man control. Oh, no, we got that down. I like to control my own weight, and sometimes it just gets out of hand. Like if you get depressed or you have anxiety and you don't know how else to do it. Oh, I know. I was going to show you a picture on here. The picture that I'm going to put on my VIP group, 8 or 9 o'clock at night. All right, that's pretty late. What time do you go to bed, Terry, and what time do you wake up? Let's use Terry as an example, if you don't mind, to Terry. What time do you go to bed, and what time do you wake up? I go to sleep around 10:30, and I wake up around 5:30. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I sleep about 7 hours, which is realistic. 6.5 to 7 hours is my sleep. If I sleep later than the 7 hours, I am like, wow, something's wrong. And if I wake up at 5:30, and I used to eat when I broadcasted at 6:30, 7 o'clock, I used to eat them, but now I'm skipping that and just doing the water and the coffee. It's almost like you're on, what's that diet where you refrain from eating for like 12, 15 hours a day, and then you only eat within short time. I forget what it's called. All right, so Terry says 8 or 9. Sam says 8 or 9. Oops. Touching the screen. Don't touch the screen. So, and then I have to try and have a late breakfast, a healthy, very snack in the middle of the day, and then the dinner. So I'm pretty much eating from 11 o'clock until 8 o'clock. And actually, we could even shorten that 8 o'clock down to 7, because once dinner's done, I really don't need to eat anything else. Intermittent fasting, that's what it is. I got it quicker than y'all wrote it down. Intermittent fasting. I'm not doing that, but if I say the kitchen's closed, and this is my new mantra or thing that I want to. Oops, let's go albums. The kitchen's closed. Let's see. Here. You're not hungry. I think put it up higher. You're not hungry. Close the door. The kitchen is closed. You're not hungry. Close the door. The kitchen is closed. That's me at 8 o'clock at night. I am not hungry. I am psychologically hungry, and I want to go for all that sweet stuff. And I'm like, then you go from because I like sweet, salty, savory, crispy, and creamy. You put it all together, and that's what I like. All right, Terry says, because I used to wait on the guys, I just started to eat by myself around 6:37. I go to 10, so that's not healthy. Exactly. That's what I was trying to get at, Terry. You need for your meal to digest. And it's getting darker out earlier. Like it's dark by like 7 o'clock, 7:15 right now. And so I need to get all my walking in. I didn't get an afternoon walk. I'll probably take a walk around the block and then another one later on after I do the dishes. So I'm trying to get my steps in. I do at least 10,000, if not more, per day. We can even go into the Weight Watcher thing because it tells me on my activity. Like right now, we are at the 9,700 steps. Yesterday, I got 7 extra points. We did 12,000 steps. Then I took the day off on Saturday, only did 5,000 steps on Saturday because I cleaned the house. I actually got on my hands and knees and cleaned the floor. And then we did 13,000, which is 8 extra points. And then I did 12,000 on whatever day that was. Okay, Thursday. So some of the days, I'm going to show you one that was like a really good day. So the one week I had 15,000 steps. Okay, that was an earlier one. Ooh, if Alexis can figure out where the camera is, it would be really great. But anyway, so let's get that out. So right now, I have 13 points plus another, 6. So I really, when you have all these points, or even if you exercise, it doesn't give you the license to eat whatever you want. And I want that scale to say 142 when I go on it on Thursday. Now people are saying, congratulations, you got your 142. It's not official until Weight Watcher puts it in the system. Just FYI. So I'm not sure what happens between Sunday and Thursday. So every day this week, I'm going to take a picture of my weight in the morning. And you used to see I'm using my tripod and bending over and trying to take the picture of it and of the weight and my toe. And nobody's noticed that I have like a big bunion on my one toe. All right, good one. Let's see. So let's see. Terry says, yep, Brad's been telling me to eat and not wait on them, so I decided to do it. Yeah, it's healthier for you to be able to burn off some of your calories before you go to sleep. When you go to sleep on an empty on a full stomach, you're like, oh man, you're making yourself work. Unless you want to eat less at that time, I don't know. No, it's really hard when you have people that are late eaters. I know my friend Brian, he doesn't eat until 9, 10 o'clock at night, probably 10 o'clock. He gets to the restaurant right before the kitchen's going to close and then orders the food. And when I was down there, I was like, man, this is super, super late for me to be eating at that time. But when we did go out, I would only have like smaller portions or soup or something like that versus having a dinner at that time, because I really don't want to change my habits when I go down there, although the time that we eat. And he does recognize that I need to eat something around 11 o'clock at 11 o'clock in the morning, 11, 12. So whether it's like a sandwich that he makes or eggs that I make, whatever he has. He also usually has turkey in there. Although I found out that turkey is not 0 points; it's actually one point per amount. So anyway, all right. I don't know who's in here. Let me know who's in here so I can give you a shout out. Yeah, so I have all these papers here. I mean, I have so many papers. I even have like a whole stack of cards that my mom keeps giving me all these cards, and I keep on putting them in one all over the place. So I consolidated everything. Now I have one big stack of papers. Actually, I have more than a stack of papers. We have a lot of stack of papers still. We've got to get them all in one, then go through each paper. I did find that this is something else. I'm not very good at keeping track of my credit card and the charges on it, right? And so I finally looked at this thing, and I went in to pay my credit card bill today, and I saw a charge. I'm like, why do I have this charge? They keep on sending me stuff to do the Sirius XM music in your car. And I had canceled that way back in like November. And the other one was supposed to cancel in February, but they were charging me for it. And I'm like, oh, it's $20. Now, why? I'm going to turn off. Why would they charge me $20 when this thing says, oh, it's only $5? $5 per month with an upgrade for 12 months. I'm like, yeah, right. Get that out of there. I don't even drive around the car that often to even take advantage of music in the car. Let's see. Yep, Brett. Okay, we already got all that. All right, so let me know where you're coming in from, and I'll give you a shout out. Otherwise, I'm going to be ending the broadcast because we are. Oh, who's that? Oh, I muted somebody over there. There we go. Phew. All right. All right, so things have got to change here on HAPS because I'm not getting what I need out of my business from HAPS. And I will be broadcasting more on Facebook. However, I was going to go live on Facebook today, but it wasn't working. So then my friend, one of my friends said, well, just go on HAPS. I'm like, okay. So I made the announcement like at 10 minutes to 12. And then I tried to go on about 10 minutes after 12. It was a no-go. And then I kept on, people were saying, oh, Facebook is down. And then it was 12:30. And I said, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it on because I have a meeting at 1 o'clock. And so then I tried to go on at 2 o'clock and it still wasn't working anywhere. And then Cheryl, she has messaged me saying, hey, WhatsApp is down and Facebook and Instagram. And I said, well, let me check to see. I said, I can't go live on my phone, but I can go live on my laptop. Try the 7-minute hit, high intensity intervals. I'm not really into that one, the high intensity intervals. I am not into sweating, JB. You might, but I don't think you're into that either because you have a bad back. And so no high intensity here. 59 and I'm doing great. I'm looking great. I feel great. Not that I felt bad at 194 pounds, but I feel good at where I am at 140. Well, we were 146, but now we're down to 142. 142. I'm doing really good. Now that is a healthy weight. It's within my height weight range, which is great. I was driving, listening, couldn't comment. Okay, don't comment if you're on the phone, if you're driving, only if you're sitting there, right? And I did tell you a couple different exercises to help you because we're all sitting over hunched over, even when we're sitting at a laptop, is to do these exercises where you look up like this and you bend your head back, just lift this all the way up, but you do the Y, all right, and you just leave it there for 10 seconds. And then we're going to do the W, which is just straight out. All right. And then you relax them again. And then do the standing up. And then straight out is T. Okay. And then the other one is down by your side, but you put your hands out, just like an L, YWTL. What's my BMI? It's a healthy BMI. It's a healthy BMI. I'm 142 at 5'4". We can find out. Let's see. Let's look on here. What's my BMI? I will tell you what my BMI is. BMI calculator. Here we go. Oh, and Natasha's messaging me. Let's see, calculate my BMI. Oh my gosh. All right. So 5 feet, 4 inches, and my weight 142. 142, not 3. Okay. Compute the BMI 24.4. 24.4. I'm going to put it right in here. Well, no, it says it's good here. And my doctor is fine with it. Weight Watchers is fine with it. Overweight, wait a minute. On here, it says normal weight is 18.5 to 24.9. Where's that? There you go. So I am 24.4 and the high end is 24.9. Bam! Bam! Let's do that again. Bam! Normal, I'll say normal. All right. NORMA, normal BMI for 5 foot 4 inches, 142 is normal weight for 142. 5 foot 4 is between 18.5 and 24.9. We go. There we go. All right, so we can do our weight when we were overweight, and we can see that we were obese, okay, at 194. So done. Okay, so when I was 194 pounds at 5 foot 4, my BMI was 33.3. 33.3. And obesity at 5 foot 4 is greater than 30. Is greater than 30. That's obese. Bam. So I went from being obese to a normal weight range. Obesity is between, there is another range that is a morbid obese too. There's obesity and then there's morbidly obese, which is even higher than that. But we're just doing the regular ones. You're annoying. You're annoying, Carrie. That's what I think of that one. That's what I think of that one. Oh, I like this. I like the computer here. We just blocked that, Carrie girl. Bye, Carrie. Yes, the second degree is 35-40, and the third degree is above 40. Wow. It doesn't even have that on here. It's not even computing on this one. But I was obese. I looked okay, but I was as white as a longhouse. You have to laugh at yourself. If you can't laugh at yourself, then I don't know. It's not fun. And then you're too serious with yourself. I can't believe I just blocked that person. I rarely ever block people. However, I did have somebody, I think your stalker is in love. I know, right? I think these are different people, though. These are different people. Thank you, Diane Holly. Super hard a word. I super heart you back there. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So it took me a long time to lose that 50 pounds. It took 2 years to lose it. All right. They might call you skinny Lisa now. No, I'm not skinny. I am like a nice average little weight. You can ask Vanita. She, Vanita down in Florida. I met her, and she can tell you, like in person, because in person, you are smaller in person than what you see on the screen. Just FYI, because the screen does add a little weight to you. All right. This is Alexis like 10 years ago. Watch this. This is Alexis. Instant facelift. This is what ladies go to get uh, uh, cosmetic surgery. So like this is Alexis 10 years ago. There's no jawline. So see now, you see the jawline right here? This is it. Yeah. I think that's hysterically funny. That person is jealous. Yeah, that's what it is. No big deal. We just let it go with the flow here. So my first Zoom meeting is tomorrow, and I'm like a little nervous because I've never done the Zoom meeting. Terry says, I am a considered morbid obese. I've got to get back on my journey. Yep. And it's a constant journey, Terry. It's up to you. It's what you do next. It's not, oh, I'll start on Saturday or I'll start tomorrow. Start right now. Drink the darn water. If you need something inside of it, put some pineapple wedge in here. Put something to flavor your water. I am fine with water. However, I am a water snob, and I like Dasani water, and I like my filtered water. Don't make Brian force you to do anything crazy stuff. That's true. But Brian and I are both crazy together. Yeah. He does like to eat, though. He likes to eat, and he hasn't taken me out for chicken wings. I like chicken wings, but since I've been on Weight Watchers, each chicken wing is 3 points. Each beer, I've been drinking some light beer down there, and he buys the light beer for me, is 3 points per beer. Like a facelift. Oh, no. That's just me being crazy, JB. It's just, see, look. No. Since we last met, he has grown a beard, and he has gained some weight that he knows he needs to get off. However, he does a lot of golfing, and he does a lot of bike riding. When I'm down there, we do at least a good hour to maybe even 2 hours. Average is probably an hour and a half bike ride. Like we go to what Cheryl, Polish Princess, loves this place, Pasta del Grill, and we take our bikes and we ride the bike trail, and then we ride on the streets all over Pasta del Grill. It's like a dead end, and then we come back, and there's this beautiful pink hotel there. One time we stopped and went inside. So he's probably 10 or 15 pounds overweight. So not much. Since we last met, I did tell him that I did gain weight, and that I got to a point where I didn't like getting off the couch. It was like a roll up to get off the couch. I didn't like that feeling. That's the only feeling I didn't like. I still have the same energy as I did before. I try to be very mindful of what I'm eating, because I know that it's good for me and I know that it's bad for me. And sometimes I don't care for me. And when I don't care for me, that's when I go for the white icing. Okay. JB says, I'm surprised that you started to drink alcohol, Alexis. You didn't do that during your Periscope time. Nope, I didn't at all. I was afraid, and I was like, I psyched myself out that I would get a migraine from any alcohol. And the mind is a powerful thing. Now, I haven't tried any other alcohol besides a beer, and it's only been light beer. And it's within moderate amount. I think the max I drink is like 3 bottles. Okay. That's like from like 6 o'clock in the evening until like midnight. Okay. So it's not like I'm drinking like a whole lot. But I still haven't tried wine. I'm still a little apprehensive about it. I'm apprehensive about definitely no champagne because when I was like in my 20s, it didn't matter if I had one glass or if I had the whole bottle. It was the same gosh darn headache. I also got some migraine medicine, so I did have that with me when I had the beer. And I thought, well, if I get a migraine, at least I had the medicine for it. Hello, Debit. How are you doing? Do you try to coach him on it? No, I don't. We both know that what we need to do to keep our weight where it is. Oh my goodness, says GB. Yeah, so we psych ourselves out. And also another thing, when I since I've been down here, I felt very responsible. So I didn't want to drink, and then something happened to my mom, and I would have to drive her somewhere. Or if when Bryce was in high school, if something would happen to him and I had to go get him, like when we had to go get him one time, or actually twice, no more than a few times. So anyway, I had to go get Bryce. So anyway, I didn't want to be any alcohol in me to drive. And so I felt very responsible. As long as there's somebody else to drive when I'm down with Brian, I know my brother's taking care of my mom. Bryce knows where I am, but it would take me forever to get there anyway. So I feel more confident to drink some alcohol and be. No, actually, I don't. I didn't, JB. It got a little light, but it was like, that was about it. But no, no, I think it was within moderation on it. Okay. So anyway, what other questions do you have? This is like a really casual, calm conversation, y'all. Has your mother gotten the vaccine? Yes, my mother is vaccinated, and she's vaccinated with the 2 doses of Pfizer, and she was vaccinated. I think the second one was May or June, so she's totally gotten the vaccine on it. Okay, so there you go on that. All right, so what's going on this week? This week, I'm trying to maintain where I am right now currently to weigh in at Weight Watchers at 142. You are still an anti-vaxxer. I would not call myself an anti-vaxxer. That is not a name that I would even associate it with. No. So, not an anti-vaxxer. I don't speak pro and I don't speak against it. So what do you call that? What do you call that? But have you gotten the vaccine? No, I have not gotten the vaccine. I got to go get more water. I'll be right back. All right, so we had 6 glasses of water so far. We're on glass number 7, which would be 70 ounces, because when it's filled up to here, it is 10 ounces. Make sure you measure your water out if you're doing it. I feel the vaccine is a personal choice. Exactly, it is a personal choice, and it's really not appropriate for you to ask anyone if they are or they aren't, is my concern. Unless you're like friends with them and stuff like that, you know. Hey, does anybody know why Facebook is down? Has there been any news? I haven't watched any TV at all today. I'm drinking my water though. All right, so my mom, she has some leftovers in there. She has some spaghetti meatballs and vegetable soup in the refrigerator that she needs to eat up. For me, I'm going to be eating my chicken salsa. I made it yesterday, and it's actually here on Haps. I did the chicken salsa, and then I came back and I showed you how to shred it up. So I put the 2 YouTube demos here on Haps if you want to see how to make the chicken salsa. It is very, very healthy for you. It is made with any type of salsa that you want to use, and if you want to substitute the marinara sauce for the salsa, you can do that. However, be mindful of the sodium that is in both of those sauces. You can make your own and use your own salsa or marinara sauce. so that you can control the amount of salt that's going in you, because the amount of salt does dictate what your weight is. Terry says, I'm vaccinated, but to each their own. It's a personal choice and kind of like your sex life and voting experiences. It's nobody's business and shouldn't be discussed. There you go. All right. So Mary said, Mary, okay. And Mary says, it was on CBS app earlier. Facebook, Instagram, something else is down. WhatsApp, the WhatsApp app. But how come I couldn't broadcast here on HAPS on my phone? I couldn't go live on my phone. So JB says, I think so. I think it's about showing solidarity with other people. Why do you have to associate somebody? Why do you have to associate with one side or the other? Why? It's none of their business, and you really don't need to like gang up on one side or the other side. It's like two teams playing in the Super Bowl or a college game. You know, you can associate that because that's just your team that you're playing for, your college or your football, you know, whatever football team it is. But we don't team up against each other. It's putting each other at each other's throats, and we don't need to do that. There's Mom. Yes, was the other one, the WhatsApp. Okay, yeah, because they're all associated with Facebook and Messenger. It's also Messenger, Mary, too. Did you put that on there? Yeah, Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, and WhatsApp. Messenger isn't working. All right. But I don't think we should be putting each other at each other's throats. It's a personal decision. People, even with the vaccine, are getting the thing, are getting the disease, the virus. Okay. People who aren't. And it's just, if it's your time to go, JB, it's your time to go. Because if we are all going to stop the pandemic, then everyone must. No, it will eventually weed out. There was no vaccine for the Spanish flu in the early 1900s. And correct me if I'm wrong, there was no vaccine for the Spanish flu, and it went away. Correct me if I'm wrong, JB. The Spanish flu is no longer around. Is that correct? I think that's true. And I did have, when Periscope was up, there was a gentleman from Wuhan that was broadcasting on Periscope, and he said that this has happened here before. He said that instead of a pandemic, it was an epidemic, and he said it took 3 years for everything to come back to where it was. So it will take 3 years for us to go where we were before. Let's see, I have been pretty much off of social media since Sunday. I haven't been on that much, Mary, and if I am, I'm just listening in from the lobby. I'm listening in the lobby. So you're telling me that it is worth the price of more people than? I don't understand what you're saying at all. That doesn't equate that comment, JB. What are you afraid of, JB? What are you afraid of personally on this? Oh, Mary, I love it. No, I will not. You have your broadcast and I have my broadcast. What time is it? Oh, it's 5:30. We got 15 minutes and I got to go. What time? How long have I been on here? I can't even see where the stuff is on here. Like we're at 54 minutes. We have 6 minutes because I usually do no longer than an hour. Really? Move along, says Terry. I think you replied to the wrong one, Terry. JB's a nemesis. JB's a talker. And if you're ever in JB's broadcast, he has all these ladies swooning at his voice. He's all bark and no bite. Isabel, I do show compassion. I do show compassion. I was talking to my financial advisor today, and we had a great discussion. But he saw both sides, and that was that. You know, is he your friend, Alexis? I may have to block myself from his comments. I've blocked JB many months. Usually he's not in my broadcast. So no. JB used to call me like a lot. My mom would even say, "Oh, is that your Swedish friend?" And I'm like, "Yes." And we would be on the phone, and I would say, "Show your face, otherwise I'm not showing my face. This is the honest truth, okay?" And so I thought that I was the only one that he was calling, but JB has lots of ladies around the United States and the world that he calls after the social media and has speaking relations with. Okay, but that's all it is. Hey, Kai, will you still be on HAPS? Kai, I am cutting back on the amount of broadcast I do on HAPS. I'll be over on Facebook if it comes up. What a week to go down on Facebook. I was going to go live on my business page and share out, or I can go live on my profile and share out. So if you don't mind, please follow me over there. And if you don't have Facebook, then follow me on YouTube, because I will upload the videos and demos to YouTube. Okay. I'm not spreading lies. That's the honest truth. That's the honest truth. Me too. Oh, I can't do that. I heard from several sources that you talk. I don't talk to. I heard from several about what? New job or just PC? Just Pamper Chef. I'm just doing Pamper Chef right now. But Pamper Chef isn't working here on HAPS. So due to the demographics, economics, it's not here on HAPS. Oh, I'm just talking to you. I'm talking to you in front of your face there, JB. Do you deny that you only talk to one person? Do you deny that you talk? Can you say I talk to several people? And you do, and you lead them on. And so I said, nope, this is not it. And you are far left of the equation, and I'm not on that. I'm not on the same page as you are. That's being really nice. I'm being really nice. Ay. So anyway, don't let me block you now, JB. Would you like, come for a ride with me? Let me eat this chip and tease you with it, with the succulence, and have the candle going, and talk to me, people. That's funny. That's my imitation of JB. No, JB, no. Let's not even go there. So we are at 59 minutes, and it's time for me to go. I gotta go make dinner. Gotta get dinner. I gotta clear off the table here because the table has too much paper on it, and I'll consolidate it and then go through all the papers at once, and we'll have nice, neat stacked piles on that. So both follow me over on my Facebook business page and VIP group and profile, at least one of those, and over on YouTube, because I will upload the videos to YouTube. This one here is being broadcasted out to YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. It is not going over to Facebook because it's not available right now. You can, Terry. That's your decision. But yeah, I would have you go in and listen from the outside and let me know your opinion. No, I am a one woman man, or one man, woman, or whatever, whichever one-on-one. I'm not a sharer. I don't share. I don't share very well. Even though I had a sister I had to share everything with, and a brother, we shared stuff. So not on that. Hey John, how you doing? Cooper was here. Cooper's over in the other room. He's making noise. All right. So I want to thank everybody for coming in. And if you can do awards here on HAPS to support the broadcasters, please do. Follow me on other social media because I'm not going to be going live here on HAPS as I used to. Okay. So that's it. I got to go make dinner now. Bye. Thank you, John. That's so sweet of you. All right. Have a good evening, Terry. I'll see y'all next time. Bye. I got to figure out how to end the broadcast on here.